What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome or welcome back to Feathered Leo Tarot, where it's Leo here all the time. It doesn't matter where it's at in your chart or if you're a cross watcher. Come on in, say hello. Uh, if you're here during the live, thumbs up, like it, share it, subscribe it, and all that fun stuff. And click the live chat button down below if you're here and you want to say hello to me over here in chat. I'm just getting things set up here. Just my OCD, getting things set up, standards, making sure it looks good. Lioness is here in the house, and we're on podcast episode 423. I'm getting lilacs, like the smell of lilacs. So maybe you have a lot of flowers, maybe you're around flowers, maybe you wear lilac perfume or something, or just like the smell. That's coming through really strong for me. And I'm not wearing perfume. So you may, that for some of you, that may be a smell you smell when your spirit guide, there is a spirit guide or ancestor or past loved one that's around you. And it's a really sweet, thick smell. You can't miss it. And it's almost like whenever you smell that smell, it's very perfumey, very flowery smell. That's when your spirit guides are near, or when that specific person is near. For some of you, it could be a grandmother or an older feminine individual, a mama, or a mama that you called grandma, a grandma that you called mama, something like that. So let's go ahead and get into it. Just a message for you today. Let's do this thing. That's right. Like it, share it, subscribe. How you doing, Lioness? How you doing today? Well, okay. Dropping into the reading screen. I've kind of got a lazy energy. I'm feeling a lazy. Aw. Lioness says, my grandmother just passed away. Thanks for sharing that. Sending you love and light, of course. There is like a lazy energy. I don't know what that is. The chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So you're dealing with, maybe you're chasing somebody. This is a lazy energy. It's such a, I can't, it's like I would like to go back to sleep kind of energy. Like it's a really lazy energy. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe you just getting up. Maybe you're just feeling tired or something, but maybe you haven't had your coffee yet. I had coffee cup on the side. So we have chaser, we have coffee cup, paradise, butterfly, wedding rings. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So this could be some of you are feeling really closed off or distant from somebody. Maybe you just feel like you're always the one going out, going after, chasing relationships. Maybe you're always the one that has to interact with somebody. Maybe you're always the one. I think some of you may be waiting for somebody to communicate, but you may also be the person that does all of the contacting. You contact your friends, you contact your family members. You're always the one that initiates things. I see something happening here for you. Looks pretty damn good. Okay, these are two different messages. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. The butterfly, relationship evolving in the next phase, healing the inner child and growth, and wedding rings. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So I'm going to do some digging in on this because I'm nosy like that. If you want me to be nosy, come hang out. Come hang out. Okay. So tell me about this chaser and this coffee cup on the side. I think this is a specific message. Yeah. So Oh wow, you have somebody that has been avoiding you or ghosted you or lied or cheated or was or deceptive towards you coming back. Yeah, Libra, Virgo, Taurus. This person, you've been waiting for this person. Maybe you were the one that was always doing the chasing. This person is coming back for growth. The Empress, because this person recognizes now who you are. And I would like to say, don't be chasing anybody. If you are in Empress energy or you feel like that's you, don't be don't be chasing after people. If people leave your life, give them space. Okay? Especially feminines. If people leave your life, let them go. So, you're getting attention from this person. You're going to hear from this person. This person's going to be reaching out to communicate, wanting to talk to you. I'm not really sure how you feel about it, though, because it doesn't look like you're just going to jump right into this. You're going to be sitting there, sitting pretty on your throne, doing your damn thing, knowing your worth. So I don't see you chasing after anybody. I see that you're attracting people, and one of the people that you're attracting is a person from the past. Now, you don't have to talk to them. You don't have to deal with them. You can avoid them if you want to. A lot of you might. Especially if they lied, ghosted, cheated. Okay? Well, I see that this person is coming back to communicate, and they're going to be a page here trying to talk to an empress, trying to impress an empress with a page. It better be a great conversation. That's all I got to say, because I don't see many of you taking that leap of faith. This person might be younger than you. They better come with a beautiful gift. They better come with some serious delivery. And they're not. And they're not. What a fucking dud. What a dud. What a dud. This is two people. This is two people. I apologize. Excuse me. This is two people. You have two people here. Hold the phone. You have someone coming back from the past. Let's dissect this. So let's move these cards over here. You have two people coming in here. Let's dissect this. Let's do this. So you have somebody coming back from the past. And that is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, possibly. Doesn't have to be. But this person, for some reason, this person is let's just put it this way. This person is extremely needy. Extremely needy. Like, they may be going something through in their life. I mean, this could be a father, a brother, or something, a friend or something. But this person is saying they want growth with you. But this person is either they're miserable without you. Let's just dive into it. You have two people here. Tell me about this King of Cups reversed, the Knight of Cups reversed. That doesn't feel good. Okay. It doesn't feel good. Okay. So this is, there they are again, the King of Cups reversed. This is somebody from a distance, somebody maybe you met online. This doesn't feel good because this person may be married and they're trying to charm you. If I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? I did not get the tone of that, but those are the words. If I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Who the hell sings that? Somebody in Vegas. Somebody, oh God. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, strong, strong. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, strong. This is no. This is a no. This person is either narcissistic, married, emotionally manipulative, which means they like to pull your sympathies and make you feel sorry for them. That makes me want to puke. They're deceptive. They're not honest. And it does look like they're going to communicate with a page. And this is Nine of Cups reverse. This person is lonely, lonesome, going through something on an emotional level, and it looks like they're wanting you to fulfill their emotional needs. I don't know how you're going to feel about it, except for the fact that it looks like you're going to stand your ground here with the Joker, with the Fool reverse, the jovial Joker. You're not going for it. I think you're going to shut it all the way down. You're standing in your power, and it looks like you're not going to go for it. To me, this feels like somebody that's really needy. Really needing somebody to talk to. Maybe they're lonely. They could be a heavy drinker. You might be getting a drunk text, a drunk call. This does not feel good. I'm like, what is going on here? Let's see if there's a hidden message from this person. You know who this person is. They know that they feel like you're their person. You're the one for them. Meanwhile, they got something else going on somewhere else. Don't be somebody's third party. Don't be somebody's fun time, and don't be somebody's therapist unless you're fucking getting paid. You understand? You speak to me through music. I wish things could be different. I left you before you could leave me. Yeah, this person ghosted you or did something. I want to be more than friends. Yeah, I bet. So this is somebody that's going through something on a personal level, but it feels like a bunch of lies and deception. Like, just be cautious with this one. This is a word of caution. You've already learned some lessons. You've already learned this lesson. Don't go around on this merry-go-round again if you know this person, or if this person comes in similar to somebody you've dealt with before. You've already learned a lesson. Don't go back through this. You respect yourself, know what is and is not appropriate for you. That's all I got to say. This does not look like wish fulfillment for you. Most of you are not going to communicate with this person. If you do communicate, you might have some words for this person. But if this person is telling you there's no third party, well, they got rid of the third party or whatever. There's a reason why the Seven of Swords is here. There's a reason why the cups are in reverse. The Five of Cups, the Nine of Cups in reverse. The Five of Cups is in the upright, and the Nine of Cups is in reverse. Just because somebody's lonesome or lonely without you, or they're trying to play off your emotions, or they're trying to pull sympathy, that right there is emotional manipulation right there, y'all. That's somebody that's trying to make you feel sorry for them, make you feel bad for what they're going through. I don't care if they're going through a divorce, if they got kicked out, had legal issues. I don't care what is going on. It's deceptive. The first card out is the Seven Swords of the World. You've already learned this lesson. You may have history with this person. If not, you're going to recognize this pattern in this person. Okay? This person may have a history of coming towards you when they're lonely or when they're drinking. This person has a history. For those of you that have a history with this person, they have a history of coming towards you, needing something from you, even if it's just emotional stuff, but they siphon your energy. they deplete you energetically because they want your attention. You're a Queen of Wands Empress here. I just don't see that going anywhere, but I want to see what they have to say. Let's see what they have to say with this Page of Pentacles. Let's see. They don't want to fight. They don't want to argue. Man, this person is going to unleash. Yeah, okay. So, again, this person is coming in as a Page of Pentacles saying they want to offer something to you. Okay, they may be offering you a gift, sending you a letter. They're promising you something or asking to elevate a connection in some way in a small degree, right? They might be just wanting to know what you've been up to, things like that. But they're letting down their guard. They're saying they don't want to fight. They don't want to argue. This person may be calling you like when they're drinking. For those of you that know this person is a heavy drinker, they might be just telling you they're missing you, they're miserable without you, they're lonely, they're lonesome, they're lost. I don't see them offering you anything solid. Yeah. So they're coming back to rebirth the connection, but they're not going to do anything about it. They're not going to move anything forward. Cancer energy, Scorpio energy. I got Aries, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. All the signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, strong. Scorpio, strong. Listen, they're actually not returning. So this may just be messages you're getting or something from this person. I don't see face-to-face conversations. I don't see an extended communication here. I just see either you're getting something in the mail or you're getting some sort of message. Maybe they're just wanting to see how you're doing, check up on you, but I really feel like they're going to be trying to pull your empathies or your sympathies for what they're going through. I mean, again, this could be somebody that you know from the past that, I don't see that. I don't see anything changed with this person. I don't see a change happening with this person. I don't see that they've changed. I don't see that anything is going to change here. I just see them reaching out to you however they can to get your attention. Whatever. What is your advice in regards to this? I don't see them moving forward. I don't see them coming to visit. I don't see that the feelings are even mutual here. I really don't. What is your advice in regards to this? Temperance reverse. So don't forget how unhappy this person is, or the fact that this person isn't telling you the truth, or they didn't tell you the truth about a lot of things. Okay? That this person wasn't fully honest with you, hasn't been fully honest with you. Stand your ground with this person. Okay? You're going to have to strategize this one. You're going to have to look at this one really closely. But the temperance is in reverse. Don't be impatient. Stand your ground. All right? And really review why this person is not telling you the truth and why you're unhappy with this person, or the fact that this person is just really unhappy. Maybe they just need a friend to talk to. Okay? But again, I don't see anything moving forward. Maybe they just need a friend to talk to. But if this person isn't trying to apologize, or they're not bringing in elements of forgiveness or healing, or you feel like this person hasn't healed or hasn't grown or hasn't changed, you get to make the decision. You get to take action on this and decide whether or not this is a failed attempt at a reconciliation or a failed attempt at a friendship. Because sometimes friends like this are too much. Okay, sometimes friends like this, because it could be a friend coming towards you, or a person that used to be a friend coming towards you, and or a family member, somebody you know that you just can't with. And sometimes we just need to, it doesn't mean go all in on it. Sometimes people just need a friend or some sort of friendly advice. Okay, cool. Maybe they just need somebody to tell them that they need some help or to give them some sort of direction. Sometimes that direction is, listen, you need to get therapy or counseling. You need to go to rehab, get legal. I don't know. Um, but I see you standing in your power as King and Queen of Wands. So you're going to be standing fully in your power when dealing with this person. You're not going to jump into this. You're not going to do everything for this person. And a lot of you are not going to forgive this person for lying, cheating, stealing, ghosting, whatever they did. That person is coming back. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about this other thing here. Linus says, used to be a friend, never took off the ground because of legal issues. Woo woo. Whatever this person is going through, I don't see him coming towards you. But don't let him play the victim. Don't let him make you feel guilty or feel bad. This person may just be going through something on a personal level. But the thing that I don't like here is they know your worth. They see your value. They know who you are, the Empress, male or female. You're very loving and nurturing. Maybe they just need a friendly voice right now with whatever they're going through, but that don't mean you got to do it if you don't want to, depending on what this person has done. That's going to be up to you. It is your choice whether or not, because you're showing up as King and Queen and Empress. They're showing up in pages and reversals. Okay, King reverse, Knight reverse. So this person just might need a friend to talk to, but that don't mean that you've got to talk to them if you don't want to. And if you don't feel like they're being honest with you, there you go. You don't have to reconcile with anybody, friend, family, or otherwise if you don't want to. Tell me about what this other person here, Paradise Butterfly Wedding Rings. What? You're not going to see this coming. That King of Pentacles is what told me at the top of this deck over here that I was using. That's what told me there was a second person here in your energy or coming in. King of Pentacles showed up again to clarify the King of Pentacles. So you're not going to see this coming. King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. Leo is not going to see it. Not going to see it. Tell me about this. Ten of Pentacles. Tell me about this King of Coins. How are you going to know who this is? This is one you're not going to want to pass up. I don't think you've had business with this person before. I don't think you've dated this person. I don't think you know this person. This is not somebody you have history with. At least not negative history. This is something you will not want to pass up. This will be an opportunity you will not want to miss. This is somebody who has their shit together, finances together. They got it all, baby. They got it all. However, I don't think you know this person. I don't think you have history with this person. This person is coming in. So I don't think you've even met this person. Not as of this time right here. Could be coming in just before Leo season. All right. Tell me about this Ten of Coins. This is definitely somebody that you could see a future with. You do not know who this person is. It's going to be one of your choices. It's going to be one of your options, one of your choices, and you're going to be excited about this one. So one of your choices is this Page of Cups reverse. They're showing back up here. So they may show up at the same time or after you deal with this, then this one flows in for you. You don't know who this person is. You're not in communication with this person. It's going to be one of your choices. So they're not going to be a burden. They're going to actually fight for a connection because they're going to see your worth right off the bat. King and Queen of Pentacles here. Wow. So you have something to end with someone else. A Magician reverse. So when Houdini shows the fuck back up over here, you're going to have to deal with that first, because some of you may try again. Others of you may not. So it looks like when you decide to, or after a decision is made on severing ties with this, okay, then this flows in. And it is a Page of Wands, something you're going to be excited about. Somebody's going to be flirting with you. They're not carrying burdens of the past with them. You know, everybody's got shit that they deal with, but this is a person who wants a stable, long-term relationship. And they're going to fight for you. They're going to chase you. They're going to want to be with you. We got Paradise, the Butterfly, and Wedding Rings, for God's sakes. We got King and Queen of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles here. So get rid of that other thing. Whatever this is, this has to be worked with first, dealt with first. Why is the Sun here in reverse? Okay. Because you're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to make a decision. Go back to this. Stay stuck in this. With this Knight of Swords reverse, who is right here. This person. So they might end up showing up at the same time. Fuck. Have fun with that. So they may... Some of you, this person may keep coming back. They may have a history of keeping coming back. Or this person and this new person shows up at the same time. So you are going to have to make a decision. 7 of Cups reverse. And this one is one that you're not going to want to pass up. And you're going to know it. You're going to recognize somebody that's got their shit together. Somebody that has stability, that wants a long-term connection, that wants commitment, that wants marriage, that wants the whole thing, and they're not rushing anything. So you're going to have a decision to make. Let's get you some spirit advice on this. Give me some spirit advice on this. Okay. So, right now, a lot of you are exhausted. And you may be tired of dating. You may not be interested in dating right now. Thank you, Lioness, for that donation of love. I love you. Thank you. 444. I like that. It's kind of like, just make sure you're resting. Make sure you're taking your time to really think through and reflect before you make decisions. Okay, especially when it comes to this person. You may actually care about this person. And them coming back is nice. But since you've elevated and you've done your healing and you've done a lot of work on yourself, you may not like the fact that this person is coming back. And you have to make an executive decision to say no. You might have to turn this person down that you cared about, that you wanted something with, that you were very attracted to or passionate about at one time. You know, you may have loved this person a lot. You may have cared for them quite a bit. But you may be finding out that some things should be just left in the past. Okay? And this may be one of them. You may have been waiting for this person to return, and then when they return and you see that they haven't changed, that may be an absolute turnoff for you. And you will have to make an executive decision if you choose not to return to that person. But if you do return to that person, for some of you, you may try again with that person, and it may end up being a shit show all over again. Okay? They may still be married to somebody else. They may they may treat you like shit. They may not take accountability. It may turn out to be a shit show all over again. Okay? So that's for some of you, because some of you, you know, you'll take them back because you've been waiting on them. But for those of you that have truly elevated to Empress status, it's kind of like really reflect on what you've grown and what you've got and how far you've come since this person's been gone. And really think about whether or not they're on your level, because I'm not really seeing that they're on your level, right? Maybe they're just needing a friend to talk to, a friendly voice, you know. However, make sure you're taking that time, and it doesn't feel good to have to tell somebody that we really, really desired and wanted at one point for them to finally come back or for them to return after being gone, and then for us to see that they've done nothing to change their ways. It's really deflating. Okay? So make sure you take your time to think about what choice you really should make. Okay? Yeah. Because a lot of you do not trust this person. There's the ending. Death, rebirth. Queen of Pentacles, reverse. So I don't feel like the majority of you may not take this person back. You may final world it out, close it out for good, because this person's not elevating. They're not changing their ways. They're not changing, you know. So let's say, for instance, they're a heavy drinker. They're not changing. You know, you're going to see signs that this person is still the same. Still behave the same, still want the same thing. They're not really changing. And that's going to be really important for you to reflect on, because a lot of you, this person has been nothing but deceptive or cold and really brash, irrational. They may say nasty shit to you, things like that. And you may not trust this person. If you don't trust someone, go with your gut instincts. If you already feel like you cannot trust this person, do not hesitate to shut the door and world this out, because that's not something you can usually get back, especially if somebody's cheated on you or lied to you. Yeah. This is like, I can love you from a distance, but you're not changing. You haven't changed. You can say you love me all you want to. You can pour your heart out to me, tell me you miss me and all that. But what have you done to improve yourself and your situation? If you're still a heavy drinker, or if you're still married to somebody else, like, you can tell me all you want to. Talk is cheap, you know? So spirit advice over here is make sure you reflect on this, because a lot of you can't trust this person. A lot of you know this person has nothing to offer you. They're reckless, or their mouth runs off, and they're just somebody that just likes to manipulate and get something they want. So make sure you're paying attention to that. What about this new person? Spirit advice on this new person. Well, just keep looking good, because you're attracting this to you. You are attracting it to you. You may have other choices that come in here. You may have other options that come in here before this new person. This could be this option. It could be another option or two, meaning you may be talking to somebody here or there. You may get somebody flirting with you here or there. But, A lot of you are in the process of, whether or not you know it, you may not know this, but this could be somebody closer to you than you know. Like, this is already somebody that you know, somebody near you or has seen you before. You may not have dated this person. So maybe you've spoken to this person in passing or seen them in your community or something like that. And it's like they know you, but they haven't spoken to you, or you know them and y'all haven't spoken or something. A friend of a friend, or, something like that. I don't know. But you are attracting this person to you, so I don't feel most of you have to do anything. I feel like you have to do really anything other than close out a cycle of the past. And once you close out a cycle of the past, you'll be elevating. Okay? So, there you go. That cycle of the past closes out with some sort of deceptive shit. That chapter has to close before this new chapter comes in, because it's on a different level. It's a different type of person altogether. It's a different type of person altogether. Altogether. So you have something to finish up here, some sort of lesson or something, okay? For some of you, you are this person's lesson, or you're going to be teaching this person a lesson. That's just what I heard. Whatever. Something about that has to be worked through. Again, some of you might cycle through with that person again. But over here, you're attracting this new beginning, this new chapter. You're in the process, whether or not you know it or not, ending a cycle, a long-term cycle, okay, of dealing with people like that. And it could be that one person specifically, or people like that, which is deceptive or mixed signals or whatevs. And you are attracting in the beginning of a new cycle. This is a new type of person. This is the type of person you're interested in attracting now. Okay? So just know that as you're shutting down cycles and you're changing your life and you're putting out to the universe that you're wanting something new, the past will still return. The past, or people looking like the past, still will return, because you're in attraction manifesting energy. And when you are in manifesting energy, all sorts of people are going to flock to you. So you're just going to have to remember that you are an emperor or an empress, okay? You're going to be getting attention. People are going to recognize you. You're in a very attractive, manifesting, magnetic energy. Let me just say it again. And you're going to have people, all kinds of people, flocking to you, wanting your attention. And you get to choose what you do. You're closing out a cycle of the past. Maybe even more than one. Okay? But lessons learned, cycles closing. So you are in a very magnetic energy for a new beginning. It's up to you on what you choose to do there. I'm not trying to tell you one way or the other. I'm just showing you what the cards say. You get to choose ultimately what you do. And it's kind of like for some of you, it may not make you happy to tell somebody of the past, no, thank you, go away, or to block them or shut down that cycle. It may make you unhappy, but you're still okay regardless. But underneath, there's still kind of that, damn, I really was hoping that person would be different. I was really hoping that person would change. I was really hoping they weren't, gonna still be the same miserable, I don't know, person, whatever. And as you are dealing with that and shutting that down, for some of you, this new paradise wedding rings butterfly person comes flying, fluttering right on into your life as you're closing down another chapter with someone else. The new comes in. But when you're in that magnetic energy, that's how it happens. Sometimes at the same time. You could be shutting down a cycle, opening a new cycle at the same damn time. You might be like, I have no idea. Why? What? I just got C3PO from Star Wars. Like the golden droid. The golden droid. You know, Luke Skywalker's droid. Anyway, just what? I just see that in my head. Like, what's going on here? You know, what? He's kind of a ditz anyway. Anyway, it's funny. That's just kind of what I get. So I hope you enjoyed the show today. Hope it helped in some way, shape, or form. Let me know what you choose. Like, share, subscribe, become a super fan. And super fans, I'll see you on Thursday for your members only reading. Until next time, y'all take care of yourselves. Namaste.